Welcome back, episode 2 of StyleBeasting. Welcome back. Um, because of the messed up my laptop this week, last week, I'm going to be releasing 2 episodes this week because of the mishap. I want to say thank you guys for listening to my first episode. It wasn't that big of a deal, but I appreciate you guys still listening, and I thank you guys for taking notice. Um, for this week, everything is really going to be like a week off. So basically, I'm still going to give you 2 episodes this week, but this episode is basically going to be on content of last week, and the one I'm going to be recording tomorrow probably is going to be the content of this week. So, for no further ado, the first topic of today is the Dragon Ball Z Broly trailer. It was literally looking at like watching the movie again in a fighting game. Arxis really knows how to make great graphical fighting games. They made Guilty Gear, which is another great game that's coming out in like next year, and they released them. Now every move in Dragon Ball Z Fighters is a trait based off that character, which that character did in the anime or in the manga. You see classic Broly when he smashed Goku's head in the ice wall and just drug him and just smashed his body on the ground. So that's probably be his it's gonna probably cost you a bar to use that one. And just like in the original one, you could get big and get angry Super Saiyan. And I think after you do your level 1 or 3, I'm not sure, you can go back to your normal form. And in that normal form, you still have you lost your armor, so you're just wearing your your bracelets and that fur of the green beast that is a friend of Broly's. There's no release date yet of when it's coming out, but they have announced. Well, there are leaks. There are saying it's going to come out really soon. Um, we saw prior couple weeks ago there was some low quality screenshots of him, and they don't do it justice seeing the trailer. And actually, the trailer was actually longer than normal Dragon Ball Z Fire trailers. Normally, they're like 30 seconds. This one was like a minute 30, so you actually had extra minute. But most of it was talking about like the last 3 Saiyans. But other than that, I still loved it. The game's gonna be amazing, and because of that, I know there's gonna be a season 3 coming because there's a lot of fighting games that are getting season 3 of characters. There's a leak of some Street Fighter characters that might come out in the up and coming months. Now, in season 3, this might be a left field season. We might actually see crazy characters like Hercule, Master Roshi, the Saiyan girls from Universe 6, Kaba, and some more other people. I hope by next year we'll get some more. Well, probably well, yeah, it will be next year because our Dragon Ball Z plan on doing this yearly update now, so we might see something in the prior upcoming months after we get Broly and after the brand new year and a new refresh. Uh, and besides that, we'll just jump to another Arxis game, Guilty Gear. I've always looked at Guilty Gear. I only played it once, so I never really grew to be a fan of it. But from what I'm seeing now, this game looks beautiful. Like either I don't know the system that well, so I don't know what buttons to go into the cinematic uppercuts, but I'm definitely looking forward to it. The trailers are just like Arx's trailers. I think that's what Arx's trailers really are. They just really just show 30 seconds of a character and was like done. Because every character we were shown has been less than like a minute. And within that minute, less than that minute, we get to see great content from the characters. Um, I really am not. I'm not like the biggest soul bad guy or the curing guy. I think characters are more like the Axel Low guys. When Axel Low, the guy with the sickle, and the ninja. Those are my favorite characters. So I'm definitely gonna use those. And since there's nothing else about Guilty Gear, we'll get to the elephant in the room, Death Stranding. Death Stranding is from what well since this is the week prior, I can't really say ain't much about it. But that game is just like Metal Gear Solid. Weird. And by weird I mean the story makes the game more than what it is. Just like Metal Gear Solid. Because when you play Metal Gear Solid, you think, oh, I'm just a military guy that's going to stop this other country. No, it's crazy philosophical reasons. You're fighting giant mechs. It's like your own people's philosophies play a big role in Metal Gear Solid, and it's to the upteenth. Kojima is a great storyboard guy. Like that guy is amazing. He took like a concept of war and took it to the upteenth degree. And with this being his first solo, well, not solo because there's people helping him, but his lack of a better word, child of a new system of the new game. Um, I think it's gonna be confusing at first. Granted, all you're doing is walking and delivering packages like a delivery boy, but it's still something there. It's still more to it. It's creepy and confusing as fuck, but there's content there. I guess you just have to delve deeper and use more context clues than you would do anything else in any other game. I guess. It's only gonna be for the P4. I wanted to pre-order, but seeing more of it, I decided to wait and I'm gonna buy it. I I didn't lose faith in it. It was just I thought there would be a little bit more action, but then I found out you really can't do that much action. So it's like it's more of an understanding kind of game instead of action role playing game. But it's back to action role playing games. Pokemon is came out this last week. It came out last week. So the Pokédex got I seen the Pokédex. I didn't get the names of the Pokemon because it didn't show it obviously, and it was really pixelated. But for what I could tell, the Pokemon have the designs are way better than what I thought they were. When I saw that Chandelier Pokemon, I almost puked. That shit was horrific. There was some bad designs. There was a lot of bad Pokemon designs. But in this one, they there are better designs than they were. The Gigamax system is more than what I thought it was. I thought it was just Pokemon getting big, but now they showed Charizard transforming into a new form, a long meow for some fucking reason, and they do different abilities in that big form. So there's more to it than just Pokemon getting big and doing big moves. Let's see. I'm definitely getting a Switch for this because I definitely want to. I haven't played Pokemon since Gen 3 because I just had a console. I never had a hand console, Nintendo hand console. Well, I always still appreciated the game and still loved it and still kept up on it and still watched the show a little bit here and there because Pokemon got the show got crazy. And now that freaking Ash can do like father and Pikachu can do father son Kamehameha, it's getting crazy. It's getting wild. But I'm still gonna check out the new season of the anime and get this game. And all my Pokemon friends, I'm definitely gonna thrash you. I don't know which Pokemon yet, but I'm definitely getting the Grookey. So get ready for these monkey hands. And I guess that'll be the end of our gaming news, and go straight to the music. Frank Ocean's been on well, not warpath. It has been like 1,000 songs. He's been slightly dropping in songs here and there, and for some reason I was just biding my time and waiting instead of like going and running to it. I guess because I'm trying to like not overplay the song, and then there's not a new album for like um 5 or 6 years. So the first song that Frank Ocean dropped like 2 3 weeks ago is fire. I heard it, great. Sounds like Frank Ocean. He ain't trying to go too out the box. It sounds amazing. And at the last like 30 seconds, I want to say is a Rocky feature, which is just melody and out. Well, not he's not using melody, he's rapping it out, but it just slides. It transitions out into a smooth way, and I fuck with it. The other song I heard, I forgot the name of it, but it's fire too. Like Frank Ocean, people sleep on Frank Ocean raps, even though he's a great R&B guy. His raps are still good. His bars and oldie was fire. He could actually spit. It's actually pretty fucking fire. Um, but I guess people are trying to get the thinking about you Pink Matters type of songs, and I can understand that because um I didn't like the album when he was building a DJ booth. I want to say that I didn't listen to the album because I was like I'm not listening to the echoes or whatever. I know he cleaned it up, but I was like nah, I'm not. That's the music wasn't hitting for me. But Blonde was the Frank I'm used to, in a lack of better words, and it was still hitting, and I was like really amazed by it. Siegfried, Nikes, and Knights, and like a couple others, Pete Ferrari and White Ferrari. I think White Ferrari are a couple of my favorite songs off that piece of work. And all the other Frank Ocean. Actually, the only bad song I heard by Frank Ocean was White on Channel Orange with the John Mayer shit. I was so mad because the original White was a beautiful song. Like I blasted that song like forever ago, and I forgot about it. And now I looked on Channel Orange. I was like, oh shit, I can listen to it again. Hit play. All I heard was a guitar. I was sick for a whole 3 minutes listening to a fucking guitar and not one vocal. But that's neither here nor there. People loved it. I fucking hated it. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. But back to music, or back to people dropping music. Currency is back to be on his. This is about to be another warpath. Currency drops an album every month, and it's always fire. Currency's the only guy I know that can get away with dropping an album every month, like throwing music out there, but nobody says anything because the music is good. There might be one or two on the tape that might not hit, but out of like an EP that he drops like 11 songs, that's a good amount of numbers that it really hits. Like fucking I remember listening to Currency when he was with Lil Wayne and them, and then picking back up when I heard New Jet City on that, and I was like, "What the fuck? Ain't nothing but heat on this shit." And shout out to my nigga Joe, he put me on that mixtape when me and him met in college, and that ever since then, me and also John for playing some old Currency. I went back to this old discography and listened to a lot of it, and it was nothing but some Max on there. Breakfast is still in my top 5 Currency tracks. I still play that to this day. And because of Currency, I heard his whole entire his artists on Jet Life, Roddy Rich, Mary Gold, Trademark. I'm forgetting a few. I'm forgetting a few. Fiend. There's a lot of people on there that can really rap, and the shit is fucking amazing. You guys should definitely check it out. It's a couple other stuff is like maybe 2013, 2014 old, but it's a great it's a great piece of work they have, and a great album that Roddy Ricch dropped like 2 years ago. So what's next? What's next? What's next? Oh yeah. I gotta catch up on my music. I think I'm behind probably a month of music because I've just been not in the not in the right frame of mind to listen to it, and I guess that's just on me. I guess since I always listen to music, but it's not been a flood of music. It's just been a lot of music that's been coming out, and I just haven't had the time to, or I just haven't been in the mood at the time. So I just put it off, and now I'm like 2 months behind, and I have to like freaking catch up. Um, yeah, I still have to like sit down and listen to the Kanye West album. Who else dropped an album? Styles P. I think Styles P dropped an album. I forgot who. I still got to listen to Summer Walker's, Rod Wave, NBA YoungBoy, and I don't listen to NBA YoungBoy, and I heard there's only two good songs on there, but I'm gonna give it a chance at the max. And my nigga Riff Raff dropped an album. I have to hear that one too. I've been putting that off for a while. But yeah, I just haven't been in the right headspace to be well, actually listening to music. I've been down a slump actually. I've been trying to lift myself back up to go back and listen to music. But I think I'm getting better at it. I think I'm about to go on a real tirade listening to a new album, like 5 new albums a day. Well, not a day because that'll just kill my brain. So probably I might just take a day and just listen to all new albums and just spread it out throughout the weeks. What else? What music wise? New music. What music? What else? New music's coming. Damn, I could have sworn somebody new music. Oh yeah. So um, three new things. Um, Deuce Drop Top dropped a new song. That shit's fire. Catfish. That shit smacks. You go check out his on his SoundCloud. Deuce Drop Top. Murad Allen. He's a great producer. I heard his stuff smacks is also. It's Afro beatish with a little bit of trap with a good combination of it. So definitely check out those two guys. Their music is very diverse and it's really great. And they're on the up and coming in North NC North Carolina, and they're really and I got a taste to listen to their music, and it's actually really great. There's a lot of good artists in North Carolina, and nobody. I guess people's like don't sleep on it because of the baby and J Cole, but there's a lot of great up and coming artists down here too that nobody. Well, I can't say nobody's checking for because I'm not like the biggest in the scene, but I think North Carolina is starting to stomp on a couple necks now, and we about to smash out here. But besides that, besides that, there's a whole bunch of new music coming out. Definitely check it out, and always support your friends, but also give them sound advice. Don't just be the yes man. Give them give them a proper critique and tell them what you think on your perspective. Don't try to overshadow their artistry, but just give them a little extra push. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh, also, um, new logo coming. Me and Randomo, aka Nick, aka McSwayze, me and him are going to collab and actually make my logo for StyleBeasting proper. I'm actually going to take this seriously. Actually, really make this not like make it a mainstay, but also be really professional about it. Also, I still want to keep the funniness about me. I also want to keep still being who I am, but I still want to take it seriously and keep giving y'all great content at the max. So that's coming too. So be on the outlook for that. And now straight to the anime. So the Demon Slayer movie coming in 2020. I read Demon Slayer. I read it, and currently they're at 183 chapters. Every chapter is an episode, and I think we're stopped at episode chapter 51, and the train is maybe 20 chapters, I believe. 20. I want to say. I almost want to say 20, maybe 15. Now, a friend of mine said they might chop it up because there might be some stuff in there that doesn't matter, that doesn't have pertain to the story. But reading that whole Infinity Train arc, it's pretty pivotal. There's a lot of stuff in there that you're probably not going to cut out, and I don't think they're going to cut the part out. Well, I think it is because it's the poster. The poster is a pivotal part of the movie, so I don't think they're going to cut that part out. So I'm not worried. I just want to know how they're going to do this because I don't know whether they're going to go ahead and make this movie and try to separate it into two, which I hope not. I just hope they plan on making it so it's a very cohesive story and not a jumbled mess. Because I actually like Demon Slayer. I actually think the opening's trash. The opening music's trash. I wouldn't say the opening visuals. The opening music is very trash. And the ending too. But reading it and watching it. There's going to be at least 5 seasons of this, and it's at least five, maybe four at the max. But this is going to be a great mainstay anime if they keep going. Like the visuals alone are great, and once you get past the train and get to like, excuse me, the meat and potatoes of Demon Slayer, it gets crazy. Like it's not as bad as Berserk, but the deaths hit just like Berserk. If you've read Berserk or watched Berserk, you know it. You know what I mean. Um, Blade of the Immortal OVA. So Amazon is doing anime now. They are releasing Blade of the Immortal. I watched the 2012 one. It was very gory. Like like this dude got like the main character. He's cursed. Well, he's not cursed, but well actually no, I'm wrong. He is cursed that he has these blood leeches and worms in his body, and he can put his body back together no matter how many times it's been chopped up. Now I think if you chop his head up, he's not going to come back. But this Blade of Immortal is about a girl who wants revenge for her parents getting murdered for murder. Now she goes on to look for a bodyguard. I think it's about 10 years after her parents get killed. And she finds, I forgot the main character's name, but call him Blade. And they're on a mission to kill a samurai group to get revenge. Now, this anime, since this dude gets chopped up, there's no lack of murder in this anime. Actually, I think like the first guy gets his head chopped off, and 2 extra heads that he got sewn onto his body, which is weird enough already. But it's a very gory anime. It's not for the faint of heart. It is rated M. Yeah, it's rated M. Actually, yeah, the first scene is somebody's like face getting like sliced and diced. And speaking of which, there's a lot of new gory anime out there. What else is out there? Fuck, damn it, I forgot the name of it. There's a there, but I think gory anime have a stay in the anime scene. I think the goriest anime I've seen is Hellsing, and I loved Hellsing. It was just like a little too much seeing Alucard just like getting shot in the face and just like cut and just like taking it and just like shooting back. In the Cars guy, when he like got hit, when Alucard pierced his hand straight through his arm, there was a lot of death in that one, and but it was still a good anime, and I think I might actually revisit Hellsing or actually rewatch Drifters. The creators, the same people who created Hellsing made it, and you can obviously tell because the eyes literally look like Alucard's. And last on our list today is there a new Dragon Ball Z anime coming out? There's been little tidbits of video of recordings of a new Dragon Ball anime, and you also see Bulma's and Vegeta's daughter, a little bit older than just being a little tiny baby. But there also have been leaks saying that it might be fake, and it's something that a fan made, and somebody just putting it out there for promotion, which is also pretty true because since Dragon Ball Z Kakarot is coming out pretty soon, this would be good around time to put out like your art or promotion. But on the flip side, this is also a great time to put out official Dragon Ball Z new art. We might actually get to see Goku and Vegeta fight a giant goat with magic power. And we might get to see actual Boo go back to his big fat Supreme Kai self. If you guys don't know, read the manga. Always read manga. Don't look crazy. Just read manga. But either way, I hope it's a new Dragon Ball Z anime. Alright, well, actually, I hope it is, but I hope it's actually more enjoyable to watch because I wasn't disappointed in Super. I was disappointed in fucking character design. Like, I don't care that fucking I don't care that make some people were talking about how the animation looks bad or something like that. I'm not that big of a stick in the mud for that. If they took time out, if they're getting work to the bone to drop these episodes at ridiculous fast pace because they're probably getting overworked, who knows? I might be wrong. Fuck it. Do your job. I appreciate you guys putting out content. But I am going to be a stickler for horrible character design, like the fucking Powerpuff Girls or Jiren, which I already got into last episode, so I'm not going to get into this episode. Um, but yeah, I just wish for better character design. The hit when they started adding giant robots in Universe 6, I was like, okay, you guys are fishing. These shits like you guys are just adding robots, not so you don't have to draw humans, which I understand. I'm not going to hark on you guys for doing that. I can't draw half as decent as those guys anyway. So who the fuck am I complaining? But I still just want you to at least take, not copy your past designs and have everybody look just like every villain, but at least make the characters look cool. Um, I think that's it. I think that's all for today. I'm still working on a decent intro and outro, and maybe give y'all some visuals pretty soon. Um, but I want to say thank you guys for listening. Um, then you're gonna get the second episode is gonna be coming out. Both episodes are gonna be coming out Saturday at the latest, in the afternoon at most. Thank you for listening, and and come again. We'll just listen and we'll just talk some more, I guess. Thank you.